Hello guys, as you may know, today we will be having a formation flight of FedEx, and now in this video I'll be showing you how the formation flight is gonna happen and what order are the planes gonna be in and where we are gonna do the formation flight here in the video. So listen carefully and yeah, let's have fun in the formation flight. So at the very front of the formation flight, we will have the mighty MD-11. Now, there will only be one of these planes in the front, and that will be driven by the one and only founder of FedEx in PTFS. So he will be the one that controls you, and you have to go right behind him. Next, we will have two of these Boeing 777s. They will follow right behind the MD-11 over there, and they will follow very closely. Make sure not to crash or the formation will not be good. You have to make sure that both pairs of these 777s are lined up and parallel to each other. When turning, make sure to look at the other 777, and we will probably be all in a voice chat, so you have to communicate with each other so that the formation flight looks nice and marvelous. Next, we will have three of these Boeing 767s. They will follow right behind the 777. And yeah, we will have three pilots for each plane. And one of the planes, the plane in the middle, will be right in between the two 777s so that it looks nice and lined up. We will have a formation flight that looks like an arrow, which I will show you in the next scene. If we somehow have more pilots that want to join, we will be using 757s right behind the 767s to form an arrow shape, which will be pretty nice. I will not be driving any of these planes. I will be the cameraman, and yeah, in the next scene I will be explaining how the formation will look like and where I will be positioned at so that we can get the best shots for our YouTube channel. And then the takeoff, I will be filming through here on this building in Greater Rockford. I will be using the binoculars, of course. And yeah, we will have the planes lined up on runway 36 left. They will take off, and on the next scene, I will show you the flight plan and the flight route. And so the MD-11 will be lined up here. We will also be having two 777s side to side. We will have the three 767s, one in the middle and one to the left and one to the right. If we have a lot of people, which I doubt it because we're still a small cargo airline, we will have 757s making an arrow here, like 2 or 3, depending on how many people there are. Alright, so let's get on with it and start up the engines. And we will have all the planes here, as I told you before. We will proceed with the takeoff. Of course, we'll go full throttle. If you can see that post there, we will, right after takeoff, well, I'll show you here. Right after takeoff, we will circle it. Make a turn to the right after takeoff. Let's see. Put your gear up, and right after takeoff, remember this very important step, go to 50% throttle, and we will carefully maintain an altitude of 300 to 400 is okay. We will circle this post over here, and we will go over this airfield right here, which I forgot the name of, but we will see in a second. Let's decrease the altitude here because we are a bit too high. We'll circle over Miller Airport, and now we will go all through this dock over here to the left. Well, that is once we cross this little village over here. Once we're about to touch it, we will make a left turn. Remember, all planes should follow. And then we will go past this dock a bit to the sea. And I know you can, I don't know if you can see these windmills over here. We're also gonna go through that. Now remember, this is a lot of the pain to film this, so I'm gonna have to be running around all the time. So I'm gonna make this short. Now, once we are over here, we're over the windmills. We are gonna go to this other airfield over here. So let's just wait a minute. Go through here. Now here's the Baltic airfield. We will go right past it into this other airfield right after. Okay. Here we go. Just go right past it. So the reason why I'm asking you guys to fly over these airfields is because I can respawn and teleport to them. So it will be much easier. So you go through here and like the camera angle will be awesome in this. Because we'll see all the planes just flying together in one part. Alright, so now we will fly over the Greater Rockford Towers. I will spawn into the airport this time so that we can see the city with the planes. Here we go. Make sure not to crash into them. We don't want another 9/11, especially with FedEx in our planes. Alright, and here's the hard part. Well, not yet, but we're still gonna go forward a bit. Now, once we go past these mountains, let's see, we will make a left turn to approach the runway. Now, at that point, now that we are at this time right now that you're going forward with the plane, I will be running back to Greater Rockford Airport so that I can film the landing, which will be awesome. And now, the landing is a hard part because you guys all have to maintain the same speed. Now, watch this video carefully. The speed will have to be the same. So, you will decrease the throttle to 40 when I tell you to. Alright? So here, we'll just circle this mountain right here. Now, decrease the throttle to 40 now, to get ready for approach. Also, go down altitude to 600 or below. So now this is a very tight turn. It doesn't necessarily have to be exactly like this, but yeah. Alright, now decrease altitude to approaching altitude. Now, the person that is driving the MD-11 will, well, you just have to follow their speed. Make sure not to overspeed. I recommend going slower than them, just so that you don't go above them. Now, put down your landing gear. Just like a normal approach. Just like a normal flight, you know? Sorry if I'm bad at fluttering. I am very bad at driving planes, so. Alright, and we will land at 36 left, just like the takeoff. Now here we go, line it up. Planes have to be lined up with their pair, so like the 777 has to be lined up with their pair, and the 767s have to be lined up with theirs. And then you land, decrease speed. No need to reverse thrust, cause you gotta go with the plane. Now at this point after landing, just the MD-11 will have to go all the way to the end of the runway. And then everybody stops right behind the MD-11. So after the MD-11, there will be the 2 777s and then the 3 767s. So the MW will stop right here just before the number 18, right? And then all the other planes will come here and shut down their engines. And yeah, that's the end of the flight formation. I hope you enjoyed this video. Also, if you're watching this and you're not in the Discord server, please make sure to join it. And you might be able to participate in this flight formation. And yeah, we will see you in the flight formation.